I ended up getting my first warning for the way that I was talking earlier, so I have to be more careful in the way that I tell the story, but I'm gonna try and explain it in a way where I don't get a bad, I don't get in trouble, I guess. I didn't know that I was gonna get in trouble. I should have thought about that, but I'll try my best. Okay, so when I was in Vancouver, about a couple of months before I actually left, I had made the decision that I was going to leave. About like 4 months before, actually. Let's just be realistic because I ended up finding my ex about like 2 months later. But like, I digress. So I was something like a lot of people who live in Vancouver on Hastings can like equate the experience to like a video game. I don't really know how to explain it, but like when you make the decision to leave there, it's like the city stops you like from doing that. Like it's like all these people that you didn't that like owed you money all of a sudden show up and pay you back, and all of these opportunities that you like were working towards all of a sudden show up, and it's go time. It's like, oh yeah, you want to leave? Well, I'm gonna make it impossible for you to leave, basically. And I had one experience, like the day that I decided that I was gonna leave. I was walking down over by the Osborne, and then the next thing I remember, I am upstairs in this room with these two men, and I came to during something, and the guy, I knew that I had to convince one of them to leave in order for me to get out of there. So I told one of the guys like that I wanted to be like his girlfriend and that I was in love with him, and he was like, "Oh, good, like thank you. I've been looking for a lady. Like, I'll take care of you." And he went across the street to the store, and I was just like, I'm getting out of here, like no matter what. But it was so weird. It was like I had this deja vu feeling, and it was like my vision split into two, and I could see two different timelines. And one of the timelines, I could see that these two gentlemen were not going to be very nice to me. Like they were going to unalive me, you know what I mean? And I saw it vision like in my head, and I was like, if I stay here, like I was seeing in the future. I'm like, if I stay here, I'm gonna be unalived by these two gentlemen. I don't know. That's just like what I was thinking. I don't know, for some reason I call men gentlemen even though they're not. But anyways, I got out of there, and I was like trying to get out, and I had my like, because we carry our suitcases with us everywhere when we're on the streets, right? Because that's all you have. So I had this suitcase full of like clothes, and I went like down, and it seemed like I was going for hours. Um, and then I finally found an exit out, and it was the back of the, it was like the back door, and the fence that was all the way around was like 15, 20 feet, like you couldn't get out. But I could see the alley, and I was just like, oh fuck, I know where that is. I've been there before. I need to like get out there. So I go in, and after like another, what it seems like hours of me trying to get around this place, I found the entrance, and I'm talking to the lady, and I'm telling her like, I need to get out of here. And she's like, what, you need a key for your room? And I'm like, no, I need to get out of here. I don't live here. And it took her about 15 minutes to grasp what I was trying to say. And then finally, she opened the door to leave. I found the entrance, and I went out. And I've been by this place. It was right beside a bar. And I've been by this place so many times. Um, and there was only one door that went up. And this night there was two. And when I walked by there later, there was only two doors. But like, I'm getting ahead of myself. As I was leaving, I saw somebody that I had talked to before, and I told them what happened to me. And as I was talking to this person, the guy that was from the room saw me, and the look that he gave me was like, you foiled my plans. Like, how dare you? Like, it was like he pierced through my soul. I felt his energy, like that he was so angry that he wasn't able to like get away with unaliving me. And I was like, oh, I found my friend, I'm gonna go with them, I don't feel comfortable being upstairs. And he looked at me like I can't even explain. And then he said okay, and he let me go. But if he wouldn't have said okay, like I don't know if I would have fought him, because I was so sick back then, and it was just like, it was so traumatic. But I just saw into the future. It was like an angel or something was showing me what was going to happen and save my life. Yeah, it was really messed up, but I'm still alive today. Like, that's what I believe. Like, there's something that wants me to stay here, and there's something that is keeping me on this timeline. I believe I have, like, passed away before, and I've come back. I believe in quantum immortality. It's a story for another time, but yeah, there's something about Vancouver in East Hastings that doesn't want you to leave, and there's a reason why people stay there forever. I was one of the lucky ones that got out.